Here in the first one, we have the data segment. If you check this place, you see that it's saying create remarketing list. So this already tells you what this place is all about. It's all about retargeting and then let me say scaling your ad. Okay, so this one is for people who have been using or who have been running ads before now. The YouTube already developed data for them so they can actually use those data to upgrade their ads or scale their heart. As you can see here, we have okay. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to do targeting for YouTube ads. If you are the type that run ads, I've always told you that Facebook ad does not really work as much as YouTube ad is going to work for you, and the reasons are very obvious for us to see, but that is not the purpose of this video. So in this one, I'm just going to tell you, I'm going to show you real life how to do your targeting for YouTube ads so that you can get amazing results. The result you're going to get is just massive doing your YouTube ad. So if you have not been doing YouTube ad before now, please give it a try. I want you to give it a consideration. Okay, so the first thing I want to do right now is that I'm going to open my browser and then I'm going to go to ads.google.com. I'm going to enter that and wait for it to load. Okay, so in case you don't already have your own Google Ads set up, check my channel again. Of course, I will link the videos in the description so that you can create your own YouTube or Google account so that you can start running your ads. But if you already have your own account already set up, of course, all you need to do is just to click on the sign in button here. And once you do, it's going to load up and then it's going to take me right into my Google Ads account. Of course, you know that it is Google that owns YouTube, so you need to have your Google Ad account for you to be able to run your YouTube ads. Okay, so once this loads up, you want to come to your tools option here and you're going to click on that. Okay, and then you want to come to this shared library. You want to click the drop down arrow and then you want to come to this audience manager. You're going to click on that and it's going to load up to this point for you. All right, so here is the audience manager where we're going to be doing our targeting. Now there are quite a number of amazing targeting that you can do with YouTube ad. I would not want this video to be too long, so I'm just going to be laser targeted because it is not all the audience options that YouTube is giving here that you want to use, especially if you are a beginner or you are not so much used to YouTube ad or you've not been running YouTube ad for a while. I will just go straight and tell you what you should be doing. I would not want to talk too much or bore you too much with all the available options. In another video, I'm going to be talking more about them. So you want to make sure you are subscribed to this channel if you want to see those videos. So you can see here that we have your data segment as a tab here. We have the audience segment here and we have the custom segment here. Okay, so these are the three segments that you always want to look at when you're trying to get your audience targeting right to get an amazing YouTube ad campaign. Here in the first one, we have the data segment. If you check this place, you see that it's saying create remarketing list. So this already tells you what this place is all about. It's all about retargeting and then let me say scaling your ad. Okay, so this one is for people who have been using or who have been running ads before now. The YouTube already developed data for them so they can actually use those data to upgrade their ads or scale their ads. As you can see here, we have website visitors, we have app users, YouTube users, and all of this. You don't want to use this option if you're just starting out or if you just want to get something that is simple but it's going to give you an amazing result. Okay, you don't want to do that. So I'm not just going to talk long about this. Check my other videos if you want to get more information about all of these ones. Now the same thing with audience. If I click on the audience, it's also going to display the options that I have at the audience segment. If I click on the drop down arrow, you can see here that I have quite a number of stuff that is giving me access to. But again, I don't want to use this place if you are new or you are not so used to all of these stuff that is running out here. So what you want to do is that you want to come to the custom segment, and this is where I want us to zero in on, and this is where you're going to be getting amazing opportunities to reach out to people that are going to engage with your ad and give you maximum results. I'm going to help you spend your ad spend very wisely. Okay, so I'm going to click on the custom segment here, and once I do, I want to come to this plus icon. I want to click on that and it's going to bring me here. So of course the first thing I want to do is to give this segment a name. you can give it any name, but just make sure that it's a name that you can easily recognize, because you're going to be using, this segment when you are running your proper ad, if you know what I'm talking about. So let me just give it a name. I'm just going to give it test name here, because I'm using this as, tutorial for you to see. Okay, so I'm going to give it that name. So you can see here, the first option is saying people with any of these interest or purchase intentions. Okay, so let's assume that I am into digital product sale. Maybe I have digital courses I'm selling or something. Let's assume, for example, that I want to sell YouTube ads, costs to people. Okay, so if I come here, you can see here it's saying that people with any of this interest or purchase intention. Okay, so if I come here and I just say YouTube ad, okay, so you can see here that is giving me options. You can see Google ads for YouTube, ads free YouTube, and all of this. Okay, so I can always use keywords that are related to the kind of product or service that I want to sell here. But again, if you come here, you can see here it says enter keyword describing your ideal customer's interest or product and services, and so on and so forth. Again, if you are not too used to the Google Ads system, you also don't want to go for this option. What I want to do here is that I want to come and choose the second option that says people who search for any of these terms on Google. I think this is just straightforward, right? This is just straightforward. So here, what it's saying is that once I start running my digital, product ad, I want to target people that come to YouTube to search for the kind of things that I want to sell. And this is one of the reasons why you cannot compare YouTube ad to Facebook ad, because Facebook is not exactly, in fact, Facebook is not a search engine at all. People just come to Facebook to while away time, to socialize and stuff like that. But people that come to YouTube, they don't just come to play. They come to search for specific interest, okay? So that is why we're going to be going with this second option that says people who search for any of these terms on Google. So that is exactly what you want to zero in on if you want to run your next ad. So I'm going to select the second option. All right, so this is simple and it's straightforward and it's very simplistic for you to get. So here, the question is, what kind of people do you want to target? For example, like I said, I am into digital product sales, for example. So I should know the kind of things people search for. So for example, if I come to YouTube, for example, let's come to youtube.com and let me give you a practical example of what I'm trying to say. All right, so I'll just come to my search bar here and I'll just say digital products. All right, so you can see here that these are some of the things that people, are searching for. Digital product to sell online, digital product for beginners, digital product for zero. You can see all of these here. So these are already made, keyword, long tail keywords that Google or YouTube has provided for you to use. Okay, so what this one is saying is that you are very sure that these things that you're seeing here, people are already searching for them on YouTube, and these are the exact audience that I am trying, to locate. Okay, so all I need to do is to just copy out all of these search terms here, and then I'm going to bring them here. So the first one says digital products to sell online. So I can just come here and I can just say digital products to sell online. All right, so all I need to do is just to separate it by a comma, and then you can see that it has searched, it has highlighted it for me. I can come here again, digital products for beginners. Okay, again, I can come and do digital products for beginners. All right, so this is how I just want to keep doing that. One thing I just want you to put into consideration while you're doing this, you want to make sure you pick as much as 5 to 7 to 8 keywords. Okay, you don't want to just pick one or two. Of course, you're not going to be doing yourself a lot of good if you do that. Okay, so you are restricting the algorithm from favoring you. Okay, so make sure you search out for about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 long tail keywords like this to bid for here. Okay, that's the first thing you want to put into consideration. The second thing you want to put into consideration is that you don't want to do a mix of different kinds of audience. So for example, I know that, okay, this is digital product. Maybe I now say how to make money online. Okay, so the truth of the matter is that you can argue that people that search for terms like how to make money online will also be interested in digital products, okay? But then it is not an exactly the same kind of targeting. So I don't want to mix maybe how to make money online along with digital products to sell. No, it will not always work best for you if you do this. So what you're supposed to do in your own case is that you want to make sure that you have different custom segments for different targeting. So let's assume that this first one, in fact, I can now decide to come here and change my name to digital products. Sorry, digital products audience or targeting. Okay, so I know that this particular segment is only dedicated to digital product audience on YouTube. Okay, so once I've picked the number of keywords that I want, all I need to do is just to come in here and click on save. I don't want to save this because I don't want to keep this particular dashboard messed up. Okay, so all you need to do is just to save it, and then if you feel that the product that you want to advertise on YouTube can also go well with maybe how to make money online audience, all you need to do after saving this one here, as you can see here, is to open another custom segment just as we have done here, and then do exactly the same with how to make money online. And if you want to have more than 2 segments, of course, you can pick 3, you can pick 4, depending on your your budget for your ad, and then you can go ahead and run your ad. If you do this, guys, I can guarantee you that if you did every other thing right, of course, you're going to get an amazing result. And this kind of result you're going to get here, you cannot compare it with running Facebook ad at all. Now, if you want me to discuss any other aspect of YouTube ad for you, you can always let me know in the comment section. I'll do my best to do that. Please, if you love this video, give it a like. Help me share it so that more persons can get to see this video. And if you want to see more marketing and business related content from me, of course, and you are not yet subscribed to this channel, of course, you want to hit the subscribe button and turn on the alert bell so that YouTube can notify you when I release next videos. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.